Criterion 1.2, Corporate Facilities and Resources, total 70 points. This subcriterion focuses on the importance of creating a highly efficient, dynamic, and productive work environment through the provision of employee-friendly corporate facilities and state-of-the-art infrastructure equipped with cutting-edge tools and efficient resources to unlock employee potential. The participating company demonstrates its commitment to employee well-being by ensuring eligible employees have access to adequate and comfortable housing and accommodation, alongside well-equipped sports and recreation facilities, and safe and convenient travel and transportation options. The subcriterion also evaluates the organization's capability to foster collaboration and efficiency through the sharing and utilization of partnership resources, leading to enhanced employee welfare, heightened productivity, and overall satisfaction in the workplace. The subcriterion includes the following 5 interrelated elements. 1.2.1 Workplace Facilities and Resources, 15 points. 1.2.2 Housing and Accommodation, 15 points. 1.2.3 Sports and Recreation Facilities, 15 points. 1.2.4 Travel and Transportation, 15 points. And 1.2.5 Partnership and Resources Sharing, with assigned 10 points. Let's explore each subcriteria element in detail. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to ensure a conducive work environment, well-maintained work sites or facilities, and appropriate and adequate tools and resources, as these factors are crucial for the success of any organization. They directly influence employee experience, satisfaction, productivity, and overall performance. Creating a safe, healthy, productive, and positive workplace environment ensures that employees feel at ease, leading to increased satisfaction, engagement, and loyalty. This, in turn, fosters improved collaboration and productivity, cultivates a more positive organizational culture, and contributes to overall employee well-being. The key focus areas under this subcriteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: provide clean and well-maintained facilities to enhance workforce well-being and improve performance at work sites. Depending on the industry, such facilities may include offices, factories, workshops, warehouses, etc. Create a positive workplace environment that focuses on employee experience, safety, security, productivity, health, and comfort. Such a workplace fosters an atmosphere where employees are motivated to perform at their best. Provide appropriate and adequate tools, up-to-date technology, and resources for job holders, and offer training to ensure employees can effectively utilize the provided tools and resources. Carry out regular servicing and updates of tools and equipment to prevent disruptions. Make relevant information and resources easily accessible to employees. Guidelines, customer support manuals, technical tutorials, etc. are some of the most used resources for frontline employees. Ensure the workplace and facilities are accessible to all employees, including people of determination. Invest in ergonomic furniture, equipment, and tools to promote employee health and comfort. For example, to ensure better health and safety, call center employees are often provided with ergonomic chairs and ergonomically designed headsets. Promote sustainable practices in the workplace by implementing energy-efficient measures, encouraging recycling and waste reduction, and supporting green initiatives. For this subcriteria element, assessors might be looking for clean and well-maintained physical infrastructure and facilities, appropriate and adequate tools, up-to-date technology, and resources for job holders training on the use of tools, equipment, and technology, ease and accessibility of relevant information and resources for job holders, etc. Assessors might ask many questions like: what are the efforts made by the management in creating a safe, secure, productive, healthy, and comfortable workplace? Or what are the efforts and practices made to ensure a sustainable work environment? 1.2.2 Housing and Accommodation, 15 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to provide appropriate and adequate housing and accommodation or housing allowance in accordance with government regulations and guidelines. This commitment not only safeguards the well-being and dignity of employees but also contributes to elevated living standards, increased productivity, and overall job satisfaction. Alternatively, eligible job holders may receive a monthly or annual housing allowance to ensure comfortable living upon commencing employment, as specified in their employment contract. The key focus areas under this sub-criteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: ensure adequate housing and accommodation meets government regulations, guidelines, and safety standards, and provides amenities such as clean drinking water, lighting, sanitation, air conditioning and ventilation, dining, food preparation, laundry facilities, etc. Some participating companies may provide free meals for their workers, while others may allow employees to cook their own meals in the designated food storage and preparation facilities. Provide labor accommodations appropriate for the number and needs of workers, considering factors such as location, proximity, convenience, nearby facilities, room size, personal space, gender, culture, religious preferences, etc. Usually, the accommodation will be selected in locations with easy access to ATM, money exchange, grocery, prayer facilities, etc. In addition, the labor accommodation provided shall be suitable with adequate living space for the workers that comply with the relevant government regulations and requirements meeting the minimum square meter per person. Maintain high labor camp conditions and standards by offering robust and comfortable furniture and fixtures, cleaning and disinfection services, on-site medical facilities, catering and laundry services, internet access, etc. Conduct regular inspections to assess the condition of housing and accommodation facilities and implement safety protocols, emergency procedures, and security measures within labor camps. Timely implementation of corrective actions based on the findings from the facility inspections or audits. Embrace technology to enhance convenience, security, and communication within housing facilities, and regularly maintain and upgrade housing and accommodation facilities based on employee feedback and changing needs. Many companies upgraded their housing facilities to faster internet access, so employees could connect with their families and friends online, or installed biometric access control systems instead of the traditional access control method. Depending on the sectors, workforce levels and number of Level 1 elementary or Level 2 skilled occupations, not all the award participating companies will provide labor camp or company accommodations. Alternatively, a monthly or annual housing allowance may be provided at the start of employment in accordance with the terms of the eligible job holder's employment contract, in line with the housing market rate. For this sub-criteria element, assessors might be looking for accommodation facilities, location, proximity, room size, personal space, social interaction space, furniture and fixtures, prayer room, lockers, etc., housing amenities, clean drinking water, lighting, sanitation, air conditioning and ventilation, kitchen and dining room, laundry facilities, etc. Cleaning, pest control, and disinfection services, on-site medical facilities, catering and laundry services, internet access, etc. Assessors might ask many questions such as: how is the furniture, fixtures, and lighting in the accommodation? Are they well maintained? Are the sanitary facilities sufficient to accommodate the use of all residents? Do your workers have to wake up very early and queue for hours to take a shower and get ready for work? How do you ensure safety protocols, emergency procedures, and security measures are implemented within labor camps? Or how do you ensure the housing allowance provided is adequate for the eligible job holders? Depending on the industry, your corporate strategy, and business priorities, each company may adopt unique policies, systems, and business practices to address this focus area. Therefore, you should choose the most relevant documented evidence to support your award submission. 1.2.3 Sports and Recreation Facilities, 15 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to provide employees with relevant and preferred sports and recreation facilities and activities for their leisure time engagement. These facilities and activities contribute to a healthier work-life balance, effectively reducing burnout and turnover rates. Sports and recreational activities also foster a positive work environment by encouraging teamwork, communication, collaboration, and relationship building among employees. Participating in sports and recreational activities helps employees maintain physical health, leading to improved focus, productivity, and overall job satisfaction. Based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, the key focus areas under this sub-criteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission may include, but are not limited to: provide a range of sports and recreational facilities to cater to different interests and preferences, such as volleyball, basketball, football, cricket, gym, swimming pool, TV lounges, library, game rooms, foosball, billiards, table tennis, chess, etc. Not every company could afford to have all the facilities on site, therefore, recreation and sports facilities can either be within the accommodation facility or from nearby facilities the company has an arrangement with. Ensure free and easy access to recreation and sports facilities either on site or at nearby parks, malls, cinemas, to encourage consistent participation. Organize and sponsor regular sports tournaments, fitness classes, and recreational events to foster a sense of community and active participation. For example, when the national football team comes to the city, the company may organize their employees to watch the sports game. Make activities inclusive to accommodate different employee categories, fitness levels, and abilities. Based on frequent feedback from focus groups involving employees of past award participating companies, the most memorable moment during their employment was winning the sports competition against their management team. Due to the nature of jobs, the workforce in some industries may need to work in shifts, therefore, it is advisable to provide flexible scheduling options to accommodate diverse work shifts and individual preferences. Therefore, many on-site gyms in the staff accommodations shall be accessible for employees on different work shifts. Integrate wellness programs that incorporate fitness challenges, wellness seminars, and health assessments. Establish a feedback mechanism to collect insights on employees' interests, preferences, and suggestions for improving the facilities and activities. For this sub-criteria element, assess looking for the range of on-site and off-site sports and recreational facilities that employee can free and easy access to, sports tournaments, fitness, and recreational events, employee wellness programs, provide flexible scheduling options to accommodate work shifts and preferences, etc. Assessors might also ask many questions like: how do you organize engaging recreational and sports events? How do you encourage employee participation in sports events and recreational activities? Or how do you maintain and enhance the sports and recreation facilities? Different companies have different practices. What good practices do you have related to sports and recreation facilities? Please highlight those in your award submission. Please also keep in mind that assessors will be focused on facilities for all employees, including elementary and skilled occupations, not the exclusive recreation and sports facilities for the management and leadership teams only. 1.2.4 Travel and Transportation, 15 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to offer safe, comfortable, and punctual travel and transportation services for all eligible workers and staff members. By focusing on well-planned travel and transportation services, organizations will not only optimize their operations but also enhance employee well-being, productivity, and satisfaction, while contributing to a more sustainable environment. The key focus areas under this sub-criteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: provide well-planned travel and tailored transportation options to ensure sufficient seats and minimize waiting time for employees, considering the working shifts and locations. In addition to the benefit of cost savings, Minimizing the commute time between accommodation and work sites will also improve workforce productivity by reducing stress and fatigue due to long travel time. Ensure regular safety checks and maintenance of vehicles to guarantee reliability and minimize breakdowns. Many companies have established specific systems to monitor and record transportation inspections and maintenance services. Implement a comprehensive transportation safety system and provide training to drivers to ensure adherence to traffic rules and emergency procedures, prevent accidents. Many companies also offer defensive driving courses or training for their drivers and employees. Some companies do not have their buses and drivers, they outsource the services to local regulator-approved suppliers. That's perfectly fine. However, the company shall ensure that the company deliver the transportation services based on the company's requirements and government regulation and standards. Maintain high cleanliness standards for the vehicles to create a comfortable and hygienic commuting environment. During site visits, assessors might also inspect the company vehicles. Ensure vehicles are equipped with cooling fans or air conditioning to provide a comfortable and pleasant journey. Keep a well-stocked first aid box on board and provide drinking water to keep passengers hydrated during their commute. Offer shelter buses during weekends and holidays and ensure employees with disabilities are also accessible to transportation. Develop an effective emergency response plan for situations such as breakdowns, accidents, or unexpected delays. Provide employees with business travel arrangements, benefits, or assistance for job-related intercity travel or international business trips. Establish effective communication channels to inform employees about transportation schedules, changes, and relevant updates. For this subcriteria element, assessors might be looking for customized travel and transportation options, vehicles' amenities, cleanliness and conditions, regular maintenance, accident prevention and safety measures, sufficient seating, schedule and prompt departures, weekend, holidays, accessibility. Depending on the industry, your corporate strategy, and business priorities, each company may adopt unique policies, systems, and business practices to address this focus area. Therefore, you should choose the most relevant documented evidence to support your award submission. Assessors might ask many questions like: how do you ensure safe, convenient, and reliable transportation services are provided to all eligible employees? How do you keep employees informed about transportation options and any updates or changes in services? Or how do you evaluate and enhance the travel and transport services? Depending on the industry, your corporate strategy, and business priorities, each company may adopt unique policies, systems, and business practices to address this focus area. Therefore, you should choose the most relevant documented evidence to support your award submission. 1.2.5 Partnership and Resources Sharing, 10 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to harness the power of partnership collaboration, resource sharing, and embracing the sharing economy to enhance workforce efficiency, promote sustainability, foster innovation, and increase overall competitiveness. Organizations can effectively leverage resource sharing to enhance efficiency, foster collaboration, and promote sustainable growth within a broader network of partners, stakeholders, and customers. The key focus areas under this subcriteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: collaborate with strategic partners, customers, and stakeholders to identify shared facilities, equipment, and resources, expertise, leading to improved efficiency in operations. Conduct a thorough resource inventory and assessment to identify opportunities for improved efficiency, cost savings, and waste reduction through resource sharing. Evaluate the availability, condition, and utility of corporate resources for potential sharing. Do you have any resources or special equipment that you do not use all the time and that others may need and are willing to pay for use? Identify resources that can be easily shared, such as technology, tools, infrastructure, intellectual property, and human resources, including specialists and skilled employees. some industries may have special seasonal resources requirements. For example, during high seasons, award participating companies may opt to hire temporary skilled employees from partners, strategic suppliers, or other companies instead of hiring full-time employees. Explore potential collaborative technology platforms, such as co-working spaces, shared labs, equipment hubs, and digital platforms for resource sharing. For example, not all companies could afford to have their own professional innovation center. Instead, they could partner with other companies or stakeholders to utilize third-party innovation labs or centers. Develop a clear plan for utilizing shared resources, outlining goals, benefits, and guidelines for participation. This will help to enhance transparency and commitment from all partners. Embracing the shared economy model helps organizations adapt to changing consumer preferences and harness untapped market potential. Award participants shall explore relevant sharing economy opportunities to create new value and benefits. Establish guidelines for resource allocation, including scheduling, priority access, and usage quotas. Regularly monitor and evaluate the utilization and impact of shared resources using performance metrics and feedback mechanisms. Make improvements based on the findings. For this sub-criteria element, assessors might be looking for strategic partnership and alliances, resources sharing plan and guidelines, resource inventory and assessment, availability, condition, and utility, identified current opportunities for resource, facilities, equipment, technology sharing, potential shared economy opportunities, sample resources sharing agreements, terms, and guidelines, such as allocation, scheduling, priority access, and usage quotas. Assessors might ask many questions like: how evident are the partnership and resources sharing practices throughout the organization? Which types of resources are shared between the organization and its partners? Or how do you ensure shared resources contribute to improving efficiency, reducing costs, and enhancing overall operations? Depending on the industry, your corporate strategy, and business priorities, each company may adopt unique policies, systems, and business practices to address this focus area. Therefore, you should choose the most relevant documented evidence to support your award submission.